I would love to see more love in Wee John's life.
Because I think a lot of people put him like with Frenchie because they're room people, but also a lot of people canon Frenchie as asexual, and so that's like a platonic.
Really, that's the vibe that I get from him. So yeah.
Also read a lot of fanfic of him with Izzy.
Really?
Because of like the big guy and the small guy, you know, you love that dynamic so much. But yeah.
This episode of Our Flag Means Fanfiction is packed with fic inspiration. Today on the show, Ringa Sunn is talking to you about DragonCon. Where is DragonCon located again?
It's in Atlanta, Georgia. So it's always Labor Day weekend, and it is one of those conventions that is crazy long. Like the first events are a Wednesday evening, and then the convention is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Oh. It is a huge convention. It's one of the biggest in America, and it is all like organized and started and run by fans. So it's like a volunteer run convention, and it's different than a lot of conventions because rather than the convention seeking out celebrities to book, because it's a fan-oriented convention, celebrities have to ask to be booked to come there. So the big draw for this convention is fan meetups, cosplay, parades, you know, group get-togethers, little panels. Like I saw several panels just about pirating things in general, watch parties and stuff like that. So that's more, and it's spread out across like 6 different hotels in downtown Atlanta. It's huge. And I've been wanting to get to this since the first year it started, which I think was like 2000 or 2001. And I've never gotten to go to it until this year. So it was really, really cool for me.
Was any cast or crew members there?
There were not, but we're going to look and see about maybe getting some for next year.
Well, the Our Flag Means Death cosplayers really hit it out of the park with their amazing costumes. And so the majority of this episode, you are going to be bringing us to DragonCon, talking to the cosplayers there. They will not only share the most gay pirate thing that they did recently, but they'll also give their thoughts on what they like to see their character do in season 3. But first, let's hear your highlights from DragonCon. Where your like maybe top 3 cool things that happened?
Well, definitely going to the Our Flag Means Death cosplay meetup was my favorite part. You got on this big set of stairs outside, and they took lots of pictures of just like, here's all the steeds, and here's all the steeds and Eds, and here's all the Eds and Izzies, and here, and like group ones and stuff. And I wasn't in cosplay, but I brought my cat flag that I made myself. So I just kind of stood in the background. I held it up, and I had this screen accurate Lucius book that Mara made for her Lucius cosplay. That's in a bunch of the pictures because I was like, does any Lucius need a book to hold? And there's a screen accurate drawing of, you know, Fang's penis in there. So I was like, here, let's have Fang in one of the pictures. So the official DragonCon photographers took pictures of a replica of the sketch penis in the show. So that was fun. Yeah. And then right after that cosplay, the fans were throwing a tea party just on their own, just not a convention like sanctioned event. It was just like, hey, now that the photo op's done, we're having a tea party downstairs. And it was kind of like in a lobby somewhere, and they just had like hot tea and iced tea and little cookies and stuff. And it was just like a chance to hang out. And that's where all of these interviews were taken, at this little tea party that was just like off of a hallway in DragonCon. And so there's people like coming and going, you know, and going to different panels and stuff. And it was great. There wasn't like a ton of Our Flag cosplayers, but everyone was amazing. And I saw lots of people like just throughout the weekend would see my Our Flag shirts and stuff and be like, oh, I love your shirt. Or like Christine had some Our Flag, you know, merchandise, which is rare to see that at conventions. So people were excited about that. And I would get to talk about whatever, you know, like, oh, here, let's talk. And one person had a Blackbeard's Bar and Grill tank top on. And I was like, oh my God. And we started talking, and it turned out that he used to be a like classically trained opera singer and had stopped doing that. And then hearing Con sing Le'Veon Rose got him back into singing. And yeah, it was such a cool story. And he was like, and I'm sober, and Con's just such a huge inspiration to me. And I was like, hold on, let me take a video to send to him because this is really, really cool. And he'll be so excited to hear it. So yeah, it was for such a massively huge convention. Like there is just one building where all the vendors are in. Like one whole building is just vendors and artist alley and stuff. And there every day was like a 2-hour wait in line to get into the building.
Oh my God.
It's like San Diego-esque numbers for queues and stuff, but there's like less corporate running things, you know, it's like all done by actual fans who know what we actually want to see. So it was very cool experience.
Do you want to hear something really funny? I didn't realize that when I hit the button to start recording, I actually went live. So we're live on YouTube right now.
Hi.
Some random guy named Joe is in the chat saying, can you sleep on live cam today? And I don't know what that means.
What does that mean, Joe? Hi.
But I'm definitely going to be deleting this. But at least who knows? Maybe we'll get some engagement.
This is very
my no makeup face on YouTube. No ring light
face. Yeah.
Yeah. So good times. So we're going to get into the interviews. What can people expect from these interviews that you got for us?
So yeah, I asked everybody like what is their name and who's their cosplaying and what's the most gay pirate thing that happened to them, which every time I ask anyone that, unless it's for one of these podcasts, it always is like such a hard question. Like no one knows how to answer that. So that's a lot of like thinking about, oh God, what is the most gay pirate thing that's happened to me? And then I ask them what they'd like to see their character do in season 3. So that got a lot of really, really cool answers and lots of insightful things. And I got some really cool stories from the cosplayers about like what they like about the show and some stuff they're looking forward to seeing. And everyone seemed very positive about like season 3. It was not like, oh, we're not getting a season 3. Everyone was like, oh yeah, well, when this happens. 2 of the cosplayers were partners and you get to hear the story of how they met told from both of their perspectives. It's super cute. And I was very excited to see that. And this cosplayer that's part of that couple they give out silk scarves to people and that put a silk scarf around my neck and told me I wear fine things well. And it was so cute and I loved it. So yeah, very, very cool. Everyone was exchanging ribbons and, you know, DragonCon is like the only convention where everybody brings little trinkets to exchange. Like the ribbons are a relatively new thing for conventions in general, but DragonCon, lots of people bring like little resin toys or stickers or buttons and just give them out to everyone. And our flag people have done that at conventions since the show started. I've always been surprised with how much stuff everyone has to trade, and I always bring stuff too. But this was like that on a full convention level. It's like not just the our flag people, everybody had something to give away. I got so many cool little things. I felt like a happy crow. So yeah, that was really neat. And I got lots of stickers and I had buttons to give away, and I gave everyone bookmarks. And there was an our flag panel, but it was not, of course, there was no cast or crew there. So it was just some people there was therapists who were talking about specifically, like they were talking mostly, I think, about like play therapy and just like the way characters act towards each other and stuff like that. And it was a very insightful panel to just hear about. It's all stuff that like the fandom has talked about because, you know, we dig deep into everything. So it was neat to hear like actual therapists be like, oh yeah, and Blackbeard's like stressing up and, you know, pretending he's someone else and stuff. And that's a form of play therapy. And yeah, so that was really cool. And then there were a couple just like regular pirate panels and those were neat to go to as well. But yeah, it was neat. And the coolest thing, I think, when talking about this podcast was that a bunch of people knew it. And just like when I'd give them the bookmarks and they were like, oh yeah, I listened to this. And that was so cool. And then a couple of people were like, oh, you look familiar. And I was like, oh, did you watch Con's class on, you know, on Momentous? And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I hosted the last one. And they're like, okay, that's where I know you from. Or one person came up to me at Christine's booth and was like, are you in the R Flag fandom? And I didn't have the shirt on or anything. They just recognized me from the internet. So that's very fun for me.
Well, without further ado, let's head to the tapes and hear your interviews with the DragonCon cosplayers.
So, what is your name and your character?
My name's Elizabeth, and I'm cosplaying Easy Hands.
All right. What's the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
Oh, man.
Now, this is the hard one.
I mean, I guess trying to sleep multiple people to a bed always feels a little bit gay.
Yes, absolutely. And what would you like to see happen with your character in season 3?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, I guess zombie. Or flashbacks. Like, I like them to come back, but I don't know about magic in the realm of our flag means death. I mean, Buns is a sea witch, so,
Right.
so who knows?
Anything can happen in this show.
Anything can happen.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So tell me your names and your character names.
I'm Saren, and I'm Blackbeard.
I'm Drake, and I am Steed Bonnet, the Gentleman Pirate.
What's the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
Oh, that's a great question. Because gay things are happening in my life every day.
I love it.
You just said every day.
Yeah. We're in character all the time, accidentally.
Honestly, this is very gay pirate right now, too.
Oh, that's true. We did take this
Surrounded by our fellow gay pirates.
And finally, what would you like your characters to do in season 3?
In my heart of hearts, everything is okay and everything is fine because they've been through so much and they're just living their best lives.
Honestly, I think they should stay retired and just run their little hotel with the end.
They're running their little inn by themselves.
Do your thing. Let the younger pirates do their thing. You're done.
Excellent. Thank you so much. What is your name and who are you cosplaying?
My name is Charlie, and I'm cosplaying Catboy Ed.
Oh, excellent. And what's the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
Recently, probably being at this photo shoot, honestly.
It's kind of like cheating almost now because this is very gay pirate.
But if you're counting outside of the photo shoot, I'd say the fact that I just snapped my ribbon thing, and I immediately had a few crew members come over and help me clean it up. There's that. I met a crew member by helping them move because someone was in a fan group and said, "Hey, we're moving to this town. Anybody want to help?" And I was like, "For crew, yeah."
That is that's pretty gay pirate. Very this fandom, yes.
Yes.
And finally, what would you like to see your character do in season 3?
I would really like to see Ed embrace a combination of being comfortable but still enjoying that adventure.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
I'd like him to find his happy medium.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A little bit of both.
Exactly.
We're doing both ends of the spectrum now.
Thank you. So what are your names and who are you cosplaying?
I'm Philly, and I am season 1, episode 2, Steed, Creamsicle Steed.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm Riley, and I am Mary as Steed comes back into her life and ruins it.
Yes. With the I don't need Steed black tie thing.
The morning widow bonnet.
Excellent. What is the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
We met because of
Yes, we met on Twitter, on our flag
That's
Twitter.
fantastic. Are you partners?
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent. So happy for you. I love that. And what would you like to see your characters do in season 3?
Okay. For Mary, I would love to see her again and see her like living her best life.
Yes. Her and the kids.
Slaying the house with down.
Yeah.
Get more of Doug in there.
I was really sad we didn't see them in season 2 at all. I understand because they had less episodes and it was a crunch for time, but like, man, I really wish we'd get to see her.
I love to see.
I love me some Mary.
And then for Steed, just being happy, like just with the crew, with his family. Well, ignoring the ending of season 2, I would like him to like eventually then go back with crew.
Yes.
Have their time with their inn, but then go back with the crew, be with their family.
It's like a honeymoon phase.
A honeymoon phase.
Yes.
After their honeymoon, go back with the crew, be the family that they are, and just have a good time.
I agree. I think that they're going to get back because honestly, I don't think first of all, the inn is like one room big. And second of all, I just don't think they're going to stick that out for the long run. I would like to see them back on the boat.
Yeah.
So
that's the whole point of like the first season was Steve.
I love the stories where Ed's just there. He's not pirate anymore. He's just there.
He's just there.
And they're still pirating, but he's just like hanging out.
They're pirating way Steed was originally, just floating around and being dumb. And
Exactly.
That's what I love.
They set out to do and what's in their hearts.
Exactly.
Right, correct. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. What's your name and who are you cosplaying?
I am Cecil, and I am cosplaying Calypso Steed with Muppet Ned.
Yes. What is the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
Actually, I went with Ray's Raider King to go see Bronson Pinchot do a Q&A for a screening of The Residence.
Oh my God.
And that was pretty gay, just given that we were all there together.
That's amazing. I love him so much. I was so excited when he got cast in this.
He's very funny. He's a very weird guy.
Yeah.
None of his answers made sense, but it was very entertaining.
That's amazing. I can't wait to meet him someday. Yeah. Lastly, what would you like to see your character do in season 3?
You know, there's a lot of things I would like to see Steed do. I mean, personally, I would like to see him go back.
Is Izzy one of them?
Number one, Izzy.
Yeah.
Number two, be cool if he went back to piracy.
Yes.
Or just, you know, got married to Ed. That'd be fun. Just because it felt like it was really leading up to a Gentlebeard wedding.
It did. It also felt to me, and maybe I'm hoping, but it really felt like they were heading towards some kind of a steady hand situation.
We can hope. We can dream.
It really felt like they were inching that way, but you know,
it's
still possible.
Still possible. Listen, I still believe.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much.
Of course.
All right. Can you tell me your names and who you're cosplaying?
My name is Lydia, and I am cosplaying Mary Bonnet.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Elias, and I am doing Blackbeard.
Excellent. What is the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
Attending a tea party with a lot of gay pirates.
It is.
The gayest
It is. It's weird to ask this at conventions because it's usually like, this.
I think it would have to be the book with the giant penis inside of it. That's pretty gay.
That was pretty good.
Or the pansexual shirt was pretty good too.
Yes.
Lots of things in our lives are pretty gay, it turns out. And finally, what would you like to see your characters do in season 3?
Okay. Honestly, I was talking to another Mary about this, and we would like to see Mary be pansexual.
Oh, yes.
Yes. We feel there was a missed opportunity.
I feel like Mary should have her choice of everybody.
Yes.
She deserves it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with that as well. I think as a fellow pansexual, Mary would be the ultimate ally on there. So
absolutely.
Good representation.
Yeah.
Yep. What would you like Ed to do in season 3?
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of going on in my brain right now regarding Ed. But I mean, I just, I want him to be happy. At the end of the day, everybody wants Ed to be happy.
I think that Ed should do a tattoo on Steed.
Oh,
I feel that this should be an additional.
An old-fashioned tattoo.
Steed's first tattoo. Yeah.
It's an intimate thing.
It is.
Honestly,
Very intimate.
I think.
He can get the heart on his butt like the mermaid has. Yeah.
A butt tattoo.
A butt tattoo. Steve would never. I don't know. He might have a couple drinks and just be like, hey.
And then he wakes up with a heart on his
And then he wakes up with a heart on his ass. I think that's
Or
very
he wakes up and he's like, oh, I don't know what this is. Just a gentle reminder.
Yep. Excellent. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. What is your name and who are you cosplaying?
Yeah, so I'm Char Gray, or you can find me at the Char Gray on Instagram and Blue Ski and other places.
All the things.
I'm Steed Bonnet. I'm cosplaying Steed Bonnet, cursed suit version.
Cursed suit Steed Bonnet, which I adore. You look so good.
Thank you.
Sorry, this is an audio medium because you look fantastic. What is the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
So we all know that Vico had that great podcast for a while. So my partner who cosplays Jim, nobody ships this. We don't even ship this. But I met them through our flag. We were at a convention together, and I was walking down the hall, and the friend of theirs leaned over and was like, "Hey, your captain's here," and they were like, "The goth one or the fluffy one?" My friend goes, "The fluffy one."
Oh my god!
And I had to run, I was going somewhere, and they were like, "Hey, come back here!" And full gremlin mode as Jim, ran me down.
That's
and
amazing.
So that
the
we
goth
could get
one or the fluffy
yes,
one? What a
absolutely.
I love
absolutely.
that so much.
And then like my whole thing, and like I forgot my scarves. They're coming. But like I tie scarves around people's necks, and I go, "You will find things well."
Amazing.
It's like a whole moment.
That's so sweet.
But so that happened, and that's how I met them, and then we became very, very good friends. And then we went to GalCon Columbus because 4 of the voice actors. Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. Yeah. And we'd been flirting like that whole time, and like we were at Our Flag karaoke.
Yeah.
And they had like a screen in the background that was Our Flag means, that the whole show. And it gets to Blackbeard and Steed having their first kiss. And then me and Lark had our kiss right then. And then we have our friend who cosplays Lucius basically between us. And they said, "Oh my God, this is happening."
I love that so much. That is like an amazing, perfect story.
I know, isn't it?
How crazy.
Yeah, and like
that's fantastic.
It's very funny too because from that con, like Vico now knows of us and like recognizes us, and it's really great. It's very
that was a super fun con.
Oh my God, it was great. It was incredible.
And the final question is, what would you like to see your character do in season 3?
Honestly, Steed and Blackbeard to run away to China together. I feel like that's because they had joked about it in season 1.
You think that's endgame?
And then it's like they ran away obviously to the to the island, the pirates. But I'm like, there's something there that I'm like, are they going to be happy there? And then like, I want them to go have more adventures and then like takes them to like a totally different place and
be happy.
Yeah. I just want them to be happy. Yeah.
Me too. I really want them to be happy.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
My name is Stephen Arnold, and I'm cosplaying as Wee John.
Love it so much. What's the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
I occasionally get kisses from Jim.
I love that. And finally, what would you like to see your character do in season 3?
There's so many great ships in Our Flag, and there's not a lot of attention, I think, to the possibility of love interests for Wee John. I would love to see more love in Wee John's life.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people put him like with Frenchie because they're room people, but also a lot of people canon Frenchie as asexual, and so that's like a platonic relationship.
Exactly. And that's the vibe that I get from it. And so
yeah. Also read a lot of fanfic of him with Izzy.
Really?
I love because of like the big guy and the small guy. You love that dynamic so much. But yeah, I think he should have more. Yeah, there's not enough Wee John fan fiction, so let's give him a love interest in season 3. Excellent.
We demand it. Make it happen.
Excellent. Okay, what is your name and who are you cosplaying?
My name is Rue and I'm cosplaying Lucius.
Excellent. And what's the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
Getting a ribbon at the con from somebody that says "stab me."
Oh, that's very
Which is pretty gay.
That's very gay. And what would you like to see your character do in season 3?
Ooh, well, we did talk about this on a previous episode that I was in, but I would love to see Lucius in his competent pirate era. That would be absolutely incredible to see him like actually learning the ropes. Yeah, do some real pirating.
I feel like Lucius with the beard has like the potential. I think it's all in the beard.
It is all in the beard. The more beard he grows, the more likely he is to be good at his job. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I think that. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
My name is Lark. I am cosplaying Blackbeard's crew version of Jim. I just couldn't survive with my armor on anymore.
Excellent. And what's the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
We started like pseudo dating in December, and then in February we were listening to Today and Gay regularly. And
oh my God, were you in the Valentine's Day episode? Oh my God.
So she told me, and I mean, this happened a number of weeks after Valentine's. So on Valentine's, she said, yeah, I'd called in. I don't think it'll ever come up. And we're listening to the podcast, and they like did another one a few weeks after because they'd gotten so many messages.
Yeah.
And as they were getting ready for this, it was so sweet. She was blushing so hard. Like, she was so desperately like, I want you to hear this, but also like, I hate the sound of my own voice. Like, she was being so sweet about it. Yes. But like, they were getting ready to play her message, and Vico stops right before they start playing it and goes, "Oh my God, I remember these people. We met them at GalCon. They were so cute." And I was just like,
oh my God,
dying inside and out. Like, it was so cute. But so
that's the dream.
The message was very, very sweet. And, you know, she said basically, thank you for sticking with me through a lot. Like, and, you know, let me work through my own stuff. But I know calling in was the right choice. And I wanted to officially ask you to be my partner. And she did it through the podcast. And I cried.
I remember this. And I think I cried when I listened to it too. Because that is so good. This is so typical of like the fandom of this show, is like everybody super duper like actually cares about everybody.
Oh my God, yes.
And like we have met incredible people and gotten to know people we never ever would have met and like really, really clicked with them.
I feel that in my bones. Like this fandom, I've talked about this a couple of times, even just this weekend with people who are not familiar with the show.
Yeah.
And I've told them, and I was like, even just come and hang out with some of the people that are about it.
Yeah.
Because I have never been around a more positive, accepting, genuinely loving group of individuals. Like,
and like we have our moments.
Oh yeah.
You know, of course. And when we do have a moment, it tends to be like large.
Yes.
But in general, like the love that is produced from this fandom is like wild compared to other fandoms.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
There's bigger fandoms and you think like this is such a part of my life, but like I feel like this fandom has impacted people's lives in a way that like other things don't.
Absolutely. I mean, I have my partner because of this fandom. I have reconnected with some of my friends that I'd lost connection with for years. Like,
yeah,
my friend Trisha over there, like we've literally known each other like 25 years and we reconnected through the series. And like, it has brought me family, and I've gotten to travel and meet so many great people and so many talented artists. Like, it is crazy.
The talent on this ship.
The talent
we say
on
this
this
all
ship.
the time, but honestly, wow. And the cast, and they are, for the most part, aside from Joel Fry, really excited to meet us and talk to us and be involved with the fandom and just like get to know us and geek out with us.
Oh my gosh, yes. Like going to GalCon, I'd met Vico before, but going to GalCon and getting to meet more of the cast, like it is genuinely so cool to see a cast that is genuinely so about engaging with the fandom, even this long after the media. And it's
for
amazing.
sure.
I
Like
love
Vico loves it, and like Nathan loves it, and Con fucking loves it. Con is like hardcore into it.
Oh my God, yes. It is. I love every time he reaches out to everybody. I'm just like,
yes,
it feels so good.
He's amazing. I love him. I love Con. If you didn't know, well, what was that? Was that what's the most gay pirate thing that happened to you?
Yeah,
I'm like, what was the question I asked you?
It was definitely in part my partner using the Today in Gay podcast to ask me out.
I love that. Okay, there's one more question, and it is, what would you like to see your character do in season 3?
I have always had like in the back of my mind this thought that like Jim's brother somehow survived, and I really liked the thought of like an arc of them like discovering that and then going to like relocate them and like, having that one surviving family member. So that was something I thought would be really cool.
Wow. Yeah. What if they're like one of Spanish Jackie's new husbands?
Ooh, yeah, that would be really good. I ruminate on that a lot, and I'm like, I want it so bad now.
Yes, and Jim is one of the like 3 characters that we did get backstory on, and I was really hoping there would be more of that in season 2 of like just getting the from the children perspective and like what happened with them, especially Izzy. I'm not biased or anything, but I really would like to see baby Izzy, but you know, all of them. I want to see all of their origin stories.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hopefully, you know, maybe we'll get like 7 more seasons, and we can just like, you know, do 1 season per character and
just spin off.
Have too much. Yeah, I mean, I know this is what fan fanfiction is for, but I want to see it visually.
See it on the screen. Like,
yeah, excellent. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
My name is Trisha. I am cosplaying Lucius Spriggs from season 2 of Our Flag Means Death.
Excellent. And what's the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
Well, it's not quite recent, but my pirate crew, Char, Lark, and Steve, and I all went to GalCon Columbus.
Yes.
Every single morning we started the convention with a cuddle puddle, and it was the most wholesome thing. And 4 people snug up in a queen-size bed, the most comfortable and uncomfortable thing.
That is just so typical of this fandom to have a cuddle puddle, and I love it so much.
Yeah, same.
And what would you like to see your character do in season 3?
Well, I would love to see Blackfeet and Lucius have the most healthy representation of a queer marriage.
Yeah.
I want to see Lucius get more into his sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe have a resurgence of the art,
Because there's some people he didn't get to.
And, we don't know how many dicks he's drawn.
It's true.
We need more.
Well, I feel like that is, if nothing else, one reason to bring Izzy back is because he needs to be sketched.
Yes, with the leg. We need our unicorn with his unicorn.
With his unicorn leg. And draw me like your French unicorn.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
My name is Hope. I go by Hopefully Cosplay online, and I am cosplaying kind of just the ship Revenge. It started as an idea of just doing a skirt made out of the various flags that they made, and then I added Carl to the top as a headpiece because I thought that was fun.
Yes, I love.
And so it sort of just morphed into a representation of the ship.
Yes, and the flag that they are wearing that has the skeleton spewing buttons all over the other skeleton is fantastic. Just FYI, I've said already, this is an audio medium, so you guys don't get to see it, but it's great. And what's the most gay pirate thing that's happened to you recently?
I feel like DragonCon is very gay pirate.
It extremely very much is.
And it is my first DragonCon, so.
And I've seen a lot of, I've seen a lot of pirates, just in general, pirate cosplays that have nothing to do with our flag, but like right before our cosplay meetup, there was a pirate cosplay meetup, and there was a ton of them. So there's just like pirates everywhere here, and I love it. But okay, and then finally, what would you like to see your character do in season 3?
Well, as someone currently cosplaying kind of a representation of the ship, I want a season 3. I want to see the ship. I want to see my crew.
That's it for this week's episode. Thank you all, especially you amazing cosplayers who made this episode possible. If you want to show the world that there's still demand for Our Flag Means Death related content, give this podcast a rating and review and share it with your friends. And give us a follow on Instagram at Our Flag Means Fanfiction, all one word. If you want to be a part of the show, send us an email at ourflagmeansfanfiction@gmail.com. Until next time, do creations, be cringe, commit crime. Bye.
Bye.